Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we're going to show you how to change out the Whirlpool washer, suspension rod, ball, and bushing kit. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the instructions, 4 bushings and 4 balls. The suspension rod, ball, and bushing kit is used to replace the balls and the bushings when they've worn out, causing the washer to go out of balance. In order to get to the part, we have to open up the top of the machine. So the first thing we're going to do is put a piece of tape on the lid so when we lift it up, it doesn't open up. Make sure you use a good piece of tape so the lid doesn't spring up when you lift up the top. Now that we have the lid taped down, we have to release the locks that hold the top to the cabinet. They're located about 6 inches in from each corner. We're going to slide the putty knife in and you'll feel it spring against the lock. Once you have the lock pushed in, you can twist the putty knife to release it, and you have to lift up on the top and separate it. You got to be careful so it doesn't snap back down. Once you have one side up, we can come do the other side. Once you have them both released, you can carefully lift the top up. Once you have the top up all the way, we're going to support it with a lanyard. These hinges aren't very strong, and you don't want to use those to try to support the whole top assembly. So we're going to use a lanyard and just hook it into the top and then onto the cabinet. Now that we have the top up, we have access to the suspension rod, ball, and bushings. There's one in each corner. They're all changed out the same way. All you have to do is lift the suspension rod up and take it out of the frame. Once you have it out of the frame, you want to make sure you clean up any grease that's in there and you don't put any grease on the new bushings. Once you have the ball off, you can let the support rod go through, and then we're just going to hook it over the frame. To get the bushings out, there's some locking tabs underneath. We're going to press 2 of them over and then push up on the bushing. Once you have it released, you can pull it off the washer. Here's an old suspension rod, ball, and bushing next to the new ones. If you already have these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. To put the new bushing in, all you have to do is snap it into the frame. Once you have it in place, we can grab the suspension rod and feed it up from the bottom so we can hook it onto the ball. Now that we have this one in place, we can go do the other 3. Now that we have all the suspension rod, ball, and bushings changed, we can put the top down on the washer. To put the top back down, we have to take the lanyard off first. We're going to lift up on the top a little bit to take the tension off. Then we can unhook the lanyard on the top and the bottom. Then we can carefully lower the top down. As you lower it down, you want to make sure that these holes right here line up on the bolts as you lower it down. Once you have the top down and the holes lined up with the bolts, you can push it down to lock it in place. Once you have the top down and secure, we can take the tape off the lid. Once you have the tape off, you can plug the washer back in and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.